I've decided to play as the most interesting countries on Legendary mode, with the highest possible aggression, and try to dominate with them. The world and age of history too. And now it's time to see if Poland can defend itself during World War II on Legendary difficulty with high aggression. I decided that we'll play on the map of Europe. The Soviet Union doesn't lose anything here. On the contrary, it can focus more on Europe, so it's even more dangerous than usual. And these are the best provinces anyway. It has them in Europe because later on in the East, those are provinces from which it can barely recruit anything and so on. Japan can attack them there. I also wanted to weaken England and France so they wouldn't have such vast territories outside of Europe. So let's see what happens here. For now, I'm disbanding the army. We're raising taxes, adjusting other indicators, reducing army costs. Of course. Well, we'll do the rest of the research. This time we will go into research. And we'll see how we can do it all here. Still, I can already improve the relationship. We'll start as Poland. And it's not bad anyway, because we have this thing, we have a non-aggression pact. Granted, it's pretty short, but it's with Germany and the Soviet Union. And honestly, I don't even know if we'll be able to pull it off, because it could be really tough. Because the guys here already don't like us. At the start, both Germany and Russia. And I see the first wars are starting. Great Britain and France are attacking Spain and Denmark. I see that Portugal is also at war with Spain. Yugoslavia with Austria. Alright, the important thing is that no one is at war with us. Bulgaria with Turkey. I see that Lithuania with Estonia. So maybe we already have 100,000 gold. Maybe we should take advantage of this situation and try to attack Lithuania. They've just sent their army out. I saw it, so they might not have any units here. Alright, for now we're managing to occupy this area, province by province. Lithuania will also strengthen us. It will. We'll see if everything goes well here. And yes, so far without any major problems. Here I'm taking over these provinces. I just need to catch them here and that'll be the end of it. And Germany has attacked us, and Germany is still at war with France and Great Britain. We have to try. We have to try and see if we can manage. Let's deploy the units, but I'm afraid it might be very tough. But for now, the Germans are kind of... they're sending some units somewhere around here. Maybe it'll work out. We'll see in a moment. We definitely need to create some kind of front, because currently we don't have one. Yeah, Belgium's attacking France. It would be good if France and England could hold out well now. It's important that we earn some money. Oh, it's already up to 4,000. Alright, the front is slowly starting to form here. I've just recently occupied a province here. Well, here I see that yes, Germany, I don't really know, yes. On one hand, they have very few units, but on the other, I see some larger armies. I also have to recapture provinces to have some money, so I don't lose income. Oh, 11,000 here. They are stationed in the north. Oh man, this could be really tough. Is France attacking anything again? These Germans? It's so tough, and now Italy is attacking them too. Great Britain, are you going to do something? Great Britain is at war with half of Europe. Oh boy. Here I've got 8,000 coming in, and there's still 5,000 over there. I don't have money for anything. I have to take a loan. We won't defeat Germany the first time. Unfortunately, they already have over 20,000 troops here. There's no way I can defend myself. We have to try again. Let's do it. Maybe this time differently. No one. I'm not going to attack Lithuania. I'll build towers that will watch what's happening here at the borders. Just so I can see if there are any German units here, if they're preparing or not. We're improving relations with all our neighbors as usual, and we have to wait for an opportunity. For example, when the Soviet Union is attacked by several countries, or Germany is attacked by several countries. I mean, the French against the Germans. That works for us, then we could simply attack them from the east. For now, I'm saving up money. They're already at war with France. And here, Switzerland is attacking France, and Belgium is attacking France. Well, that's not good. Italy is attacking Austria. Czechia is fighting Austria. Alright, wars are starting here in the region. We're saving up money. Latvia is fighting the Soviet Union. Okay, let's try. I think I'll go ahead and take over Lithuania after all. But it has to be a strong, well-executed operation so that our front doesn't collapse in any way, and so we don't have to chase after those units. It has to be a quick operation. Alright, Lithuania is defeated. This time we did better than before. I can send these units here to get them ready, just in case, for Bashar. Quick assimilation of the newly acquired territories. I'm still improving relations. How are things in Germany? Oh wow, France is in trouble. France is in trouble. This army can be stationed here. It won't cost me much. Especially the longer it stays, the lower the expenses will be. We have to wait for some weakness in Germany. I was also thinking about attacking Czechoslovakia, but I see they've managed to handle Austria. And Latvia? Ah, right, and Turkey is attacking the Soviet Union. Belgrade. And Iran. Okay, good, so that means they're weakening the Soviet Union. That's good news for us. I see that France is fighting. I hope maybe something will happen here. British units are arriving and helping. Wow, the Soviet Union isn't doing so well, I see. But for now, the fact that they've lost a lot of territory, but that doesn't mean they've fallen. Moscow is still fighting here. I'll also use this time to develop our economy here. What's going on here? Is Romania fighting Czechoslovakia? That's what it looks like. Because Austria has kind of become a puppet. Of Hungary? Okay. Albania, Yugoslavia has fallen. I see that Bulgaria has also disappeared here. Germany is pushing deeper into France. Oh, France. Oh wow, what is Great Britain doing? No, they're fighting, but they still have to fight the Italians, the worst part. That alliance is the worst. The Italian-German one. I'm still investing in Warsaw so that its industry will grow. So far, it's working out well. Well, honestly, how does this situation look here? I'm worried about France because it's collapsing more and more. But I also don't feel ready to attack Germany. Or maybe attack the Soviet Union? Try to finish them off. If not to the west, then to the east. We would gain territory, we would develop. It seems like it's not a bad idea. If the Soviet Union has been at war for so long, it should be weakened here. I just have to wait for Latvia to give me the opportunity here. Oh, despite having troops stationed here at the border, we're still making money. That's also very good. Alright, and they're kicking them out here. Okay, and now we can attack. We can attack the Soviet Union. We're constantly improving relations with Germany, but I see that France is fighting here. France always has some islands here, so it's hard for France to capitulate. What is Iraq doing in England? I have no idea. Now I got a little scared. I was shocked when I saw Iraq there. Alright, let's see if they'll have any large units here. Or maybe it'll be no big deal. And here, we'll defeat them. I'll help Latvia here as well. 70 units. There were 100 there. Here, about 280. That's good. Okay. Really, this is looking very good. Turkey is also taking a province here. And we'll attack here as well. Solely. Oh, that's a bit more. So the Soviet Union does have some army here after all, because there were 1,000 units there. And what country is this here? What's going on here? Norway. Norway is helping the Soviet Union. Well, not bad. Romania has defeated Czechoslovakia. The Soviet struggle. Turkey south, we're west, with Latvia and Norway here. Norway is taking Latvian lands. That could be a problem, because they'll be liberating territory for the Soviet Union. So the front could collapse because of Norway. That's why I have to be careful. But for now, things are going well for us here. We'll be visiting Moscow soon. The Polish flag will be in Moscow. We're just one step away from Moscow. We could even launch an attack here already. Yeah, you can see that. Damn, taking over territory here is tough. I think Turkey is trying something here. These aren't the prettiest borders. Estonia attacked me now too? Seriously? But alright, we've got Moscow, the capital. We managed to capture. But alright, I defended myself against Estonia. Maybe it was that kind of attack, we forgot about it, we forgive them. We forgive, let's not fight each other. Well, we managed to resolve the border dispute with Estonia, so there was no further escalation. And here, the last Soviet provinces are being taken over. I talked to the Soviet Union to see if they'd give us some territory. We won't bother them for too long, because obviously the longer the war, the worse it gets. That's why we'll grab a few things here. Some territories, oh, Minsk. A bit up north here, just so I might have access to Estonia in case I want to conquer it. Oh, right, Latvia, okay. A few more provinces here. And they agree, which is great. Now we've got Latvia, okay. How's the Franco-German situation? Well, Germany is attacking hard here, okay. But I think we've got one problem out of the way, namely the Soviet Union. Now I need to gather my armies so they're stationed here on the border with Germany, just in case. Because this German war has been going on for a long time, which means Germany might be a bit exhausted, and maybe it would be worth getting ready for them. And as for them, let them do whatever they want with the Soviet Union. I'm improving relations here, though I can't do that with Romania yet because they sent me an insult, but we have good relations with Turkey, so I hope they won't attack us. Now I'm going to start assimilating the newly acquired territories. I don't know what's happening with England, I have no words. I knew that France and England would be a bit weaker, but this is a bit much. And are the Germans attacking Romania now too? That's what it looks like. Well, fighting Germany will be the biggest effort. But it's pretty narrow here, so Romania can defend itself well and for a long time. The only thing is, Italy could come here too. But we'll see, because for now I'll be assimilating territories and continuing to develop. Who knows, maybe we'll join this war. Maybe there will be a chance to finish off those weekend Germans. Oh wow. Aha. Romania is falling after all. No, this is bad. Maybe we should just make an alliance with Turkey. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, the Great Horde would return to the world map. Here we still have some more tribes as well. Finland is attacking Sweden. A lot is happening in the world. Fortunately, they still have territories here in Africa, so Great Britain will always be a nuisance somewhere. What's going on here? Great Britain and France will always harass Germany with some landings, but here the situation is a bit bad. Actually, very bad. Greece is also at war with Germany. Germany has quite a lot of wars going on. Let's see how it looks in the table. Well, Germany is beating us here technologically, and in terms of population too. So it would be useful to invest in the economy. Oh, Romania. Okay, Romania's kind of coming back into the game. They're fighting here. We have a war with Finland. Finland, give it a rest. Go away. Norway. I see here that it also took over Estonia. We'll work on improving relations with them. All right, we've maxed out research again. Now I've invested 205. Okay, so the economy's still smaller. Aha, Gdansk decided to fight for its independence, so I'm just showing them what their independence looks like. Exactly like this, by disappearing from the world map. Alright, I've been saving money and we're gonna prepare for an attack on Germany. It's amazing that the Soviet Union still exists, sir. Oh, Hungary's attacking Turkey. Now, still. Alright, we're doing recruitment, a pretty big one. I hope the German army is spread out, divided all over the world. That it'll be very hard for them to fight us here. We also have to remember that we'll be fighting the Italians too. I also need to secure the border here in the south because maybe we can help Romania here. There is no point in saving gold now. This just has to work. If it doesn't work, then it's over. If we can't defeat Germany when they're this weekend, after such a long war, if we can't beat them now, we wouldn't be able to beat them at all. We've already got second place in the world. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're starting a quick attack in the north here. We're taking over. We quickly secured the area. For now, let's have this army wait here. Here we can shrink the front a bit, so we'll take these two provinces. Exactly. For now, we'll try to reduce the front line. That's always the best strategy. So far, it's working out here. We'll split the army here small. I can already see about 1,800 here, but I have a slightly bigger army. Alright, let these 12,000 attack here. We'll play a bit more aggressively. We'll send 4,000 here. And here we can try to cut off these territories. And let's just let Romania take it back. And here we wrap things up in the north. And these units will also be able to be sent to help. Alright, for now it's okay. I hope Czechoslovakia doesn't declare war on me soon, although Czechoslovakia... I see that it's a puppet, but the question is, whose puppet is it? Yugoslavia's. Okay, but we have good relations upon, so I don't have to worry. Alright, so here the armies can start marching north and taking over all the territories. There's only one province left here, so let everyone head to the port. For now, this looks very good, very promising. It really does. These units here won't secure the border. Of course, the Italians are declaring war on us, but they're getting bogged down here, which will help Romania. Alright, we've secured this area. Here, Romania is reclaiming territory. Good, things are going very well. For now, that's how it looks. The units here are still organizing. 400 troops, 100 troops, 200. Those are very small numbers, which makes me happy. Let the units arrive here, I see. And now we can start a strong attack and head towards Berlin. Here, Germany is attacking with very small units. It's possible that he's only just about to redirect those units. But for now, I'm just going to take advantage of it. We're attacking the capital. I see that Romania is slowly wrapping things up with Italy here. Let's see what happened to Turkey. Turkey is in big trouble. I see that the Soviet Union managed to defend itself. Turkey only took a few provinces here, I think. Well, that's just how it is. It's good that I didn't take that alliance with Turkey because they might have dragged us into some war and I would have felt guilty. But this way I got. Alright, German cities are falling one after another under the pressure of our troops. I don't know if this will help France at all, or if Germany has actually taken over Spain. So Poland is going to save the world during World War II. For now, things are going very well. Basically, there just isn't a German army here. It's a bit of an alternate history. What would have happened if Germany had focused on the West instead of Eastern Europe? So it turned out really well. Here, our front is already expanding. The units are very spread out, but seeing Germany's strength, we should probably manage. And here we already have a border again with Norway because Norway is taking over a lot here. Now I see they're at war with Denmark. Yeah, Norway is really big. Now they're also fighting with Finland for dominance in Scandinavia. Of course, in these kinds of scenarios, it's an alternate history, and a lot also depends on how the game unfolds. Because if Germany had attacked us right at the beginning, we would have been defeated, just like in the first attempt. But in the second attempt, Germany forgot about us and focused on other countries. So we were able to develop a bit, and when we grew stronger, we could win the war against them. Well, because Germany probably. Because before our attack, Germany was stronger than us, but they were simply already worn out by the war. Maybe their stats were better, I bet. Stats aren't everything here. I see that Italian units have already appeared as well. Here I see that the front has been broken. Oh, and here it started. Alright, so they're starting to show that, hey, we do have units after all. In that case, I really need to direct these units strongly to the south now. From the north. We need to transport our Bamis. We need to secure and reinforce the front here, so that they don't break through and start retaking German territories. Oh, I see they're coming like here. Looks like they're returning from Spain. That's actually about 3,000 troops. Do they still have a passage here, from what I can see? Or not, the Germans? Why do I see some kind of landing here? Maybe they're just heading that way by sea? I hope there won't be any surprise attack from behind soon. Alright, things are going well. The front has collapsed a bit here. It'll take some time before these units are switched over. They're already launching a landing against me, but that landing will be defeated soon. Still, I see other units as well. Maybe I'll go talk to them. Wouldn't they like to end the war? Well, because the Germans are in a dire situation. We're already starting to have battles over there. Now they're going to start launching landings against me, which is not pleasant at all. That's why we're taking Silesia here. Right here. The territories of East Prussia. And we still have a lot of points left. We'll take Berlin, there we go. And access here to the Baltic Sea. But we can actually take quite a lot from Germany. I didn't even expect that. We can cut them off from Czechoslovakia and Czechoslovakia itself. I could basically conquer it whenever I feel like it. But I wouldn't want to have a border with Italy. That's the issue. Will Germany even agree to this? Yes, they agreed. Amazing. My dear friends, we did it. We did it. We have a greater Poland. Now I'm curious what will happen with France, whether here. Will the Germans simply not move to France because they've just lost huge amounts of territory? But we also have debt, and I lost some units too. Oh, France has started to reclaim territory here and is still fighting the Germans, and they're taking over here. But okay, the Germans are still defending themselves there, so in the end, I think we help the French. Wait, what's going on here? Here we have, aha, okay, I thought we had two Soviet Unions here, but actually not. Do we have any countries that have become independent? Turkey still has some territory here in the far north, but overall, Hungary is defeating Turkey. Well, Africa is dominated by France and Great Britain, and Iraq has gained some territory here. And what is this blue area? France? Okay, something must have happened here during the peace talks. Denmark still exists, mainly on Iceland. France is fighting. I wonder if they'll be able to defend themselves. Now we have to assimilate the territories, because actually we have quite a lot of land to assimilate. And overall, we're in first place. Italy is second, and the Soviet Union is third. Well, economically speaking, we're way ahead here, but we'll see what happens after we assimilate the territories. Then we really should be far ahead of everyone else to become the greatest power. Intrusive. Will anyone here still dare to attack us? Ha ha ha. Austria is taking advantage of the situation, my friends. And they're taking over Germany. Switzerland is still holding on here. France has regained quite a bit of territory. They would have to make all of Italy and Germany capitulate for the war to end here. That might take a while. France has moved its capital to an island. How well protected is it? Is that a bad idea? It's hard to say. Let's see, Turkey? They did it. Turkey managed to defeat that Hungarian. We captured all the territories. Well, Turkey could have been quite a power too, if Hungary didn't react and could have taken quite a bit of territory from the Soviet Union, especially down here in the south, because these are pretty nice provinces. And here we are, just developing now. Great Poland. Why do I see these German units? They started to love us after we defeated them. Okay, interesting. I'd gladly conquer Czechoslovakia now, so we'd have a nice border. They just don't fit here for me. Now, when you look at our country, it's pretty nice here. We could still gain some territory down south. Well, I'm not going to fight the Soviet Union anymore at all. And here, well, it looks bad. It looks bad. I'd take it over. But I immediately see Romanian troops here. About 13 units in Czechoslovakia, which means it would drag us into a war with them, which isn't good at all. And let's check one more thing actually. Aha, Berlin. We need to assimilate here already, okay? All the way. How does it look now? 333 economy, 156 population. Whoa, we're the greatest power in the world. Poland actually starts from a pretty good position as a fairly developed country. Let's see, here we can manage to encircle Czechoslovakia right from the start. Did Romania withdraw its troops? Possible. Yeah, because those troops just left. Oh, we might still get Vienna. Polish BR. Actually, turns out we attacked Romania here. But maybe we can quickly sign a peace deal with them. We should have taken those guys away. I didn't know they were from Romania. Oh, Romania. Negotiations, peace. Without anything. It was just an incident. Well, it happens. No point dwelling on it. We helped each other out. I mean, I helped them during the war with Germany. Oh, right. And they said it's cool. Nothing happened. And there you go. Czechoslovakia has far. Isn't our country more beautiful now? Imagine taking Romania and all Europe. If Poland ruled Europe, it would be the most beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next episodes. For now, take care. Bye.